afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Lewis M. Bartha Memorial Stadium here at John F. Kennedy Memorial High School for a soccer match between the Dunellen Destroyers and your John F. Kennedy Mustangs. I'm Joe Taranth along with John Eberhardt, and we'll be bringing you all the action. John?
That tip-off looks like Dunellen quickly got possession of it, and Kennedy picked it right back up.
Dunellen comes in with a record of 1-11-1, and Kennedy comes in with a record of 2-14.
Yeah, folks, we got a gorgeous day here. It's a little on the cool side. Summer has left us and fall is here. Perfect day for soccer. And we have a goal kick. And Kennedy putting the pressure on. And Dunellen turns it away. Oh, nice give and go. Oh, there was a unintentional header there. Dunellen's still in possession.
Kennedy's in the green, Dunellen's in the white.
And cleared by Kennedy. Dunellen seems to be keeping the pressure on. In possession of the ball for most of the game so far, early game.
Kennedy is going left to right. Dunellen's going from the right to left. And I'm sure by halftime I'll mess that up somehow.
And smart idea by Kennedy. Slow the action down, get your defense set. Got a three-man defense. Dunellen turn it back again.
Kennedy is coached by Coach Dawn Santana, and the assistant coach is Dominic Rella. Dunellen is coached by Nicole Juris. The assistant coach is Kerry Johnson.
Dunellen in possession of the ball for at least 3 minutes here at the beginning of the game. Dunellen throw in on the sideline. It looks like we'll have a corner kick.
Yep, Dunellen's going over there.
It's got to be a little rough on the Dunellen goalkeepers. The sun's right in her eyes.
She's shading her eyes now, trying to get a good view. Let me give you the starting lineup for the John F. Kennedy Mustangs. Number 10, Valentine Mayanga. Number 11, Michelle Solano. Number 12, Sinori Rupa Singh. Number 14, Emily Alexander in the goal for Kennedy. Number 15, Eamon Akhtar. Number 17, Catherine Klimek. Number 18, Caitlin Krowanik. And number 19, Dinor Rupa Singh. I guess that must be a sister. And Priyas Patel, number 21. And lastly, Carly McKenzie, number 23.
We just had an injury on the field, a Kennedy player. As soon as I can see her number.
It's number 32.
And you got better eyes than I have. That's Salma Nanjum. She's going to head to the... Oh, no, she's coming back. The referee's saying, nope, you're going to the sideline. Injury timeout. Player leaves the field. Heard that. Dunellen gets an indirect kick. I didn't see what happened to her.
I didn't either.
And shot on goal. And nice save by Emily Alexander.
starting lineup for the Dunellen Destroyers is number 2, Gabby Gore. Number 17, Gabby Cremone. Number 0, Megan Green in the goal. Number 15, Teresa Jimenez. Number 8, Alanis Marquez. Number 9, Erica Orlana. Number 14, Gentel Reyes. Number 23, Sasha Rodriguez. Number 20, Victoria Number 18, Evelyn Vargas. And number 7, Zamora Vescanes.
Yeah, Malavid looks like on a goal kick. It looked like it was going to be a corner kick. Kennedy will take the kick.
The lower that sun goes, the harder it's going to be for the goalkeeper from then on.
And Dunellen real quick picks up the ball, takes a long shot on goal, and Emily scoops it up. And Dunellen just back with that thump back towards goal. Well, nice pass to Kennedy.
Right idea, wrong player.
And it'll be Kennedy's throw in.
And for those that are watching at home, the out of bounds is not the football out of bounds, but rather the yellow line that you see. A soccer field is just a little bit bigger than a football field. So look for the yellow line. That's what's out of bounds.
Denori Rupa Singh with the throw in. Nice kick.
Offsides.
That was Valentine Mayanga with that tremendous kick. And Dunellen will have an indirect kick.
Soccer halves are 2 halves of 40 minutes with a 10-minute halftime.
Well, and again with the pressure. And again, smart move by Kennedy. Slow the pace down, get your defense set. Be Dunellen's throw in. Bringing it down to left wing, back out.
Dunellen's got to try to center the ball. And it's going to go out of... No, it's not. Oh, right across the mouth of the net.
And that was dangerous. And good thing Emily Alexander came out of goal, which is a scary thing for a goalie to do. And here comes Kennedy on the attack. No call.
Good no call. Good ball handling.
Nice turn back. Remember, you can't dribble through someone. And again, that's smart play to let your defense set up. And Kennedy will take the throw in. And we got a corner kick for Kennedy. And if you saw that, that was it could have been in younger leagues, could have been called a handball. That's unintentional. A referee will never call it, or so most of the time won't call it. It's called an incidental handball. Let's see how Kennedy plays this corner kick. And across the mouth of the goal. There's several key plays that you can use on a corner kick, and that was one of them. Little windier.
Yeah, I can hear it in the headset.
Kennedy with the takeaway. Three-person defense, bringing it back to the goalie. No, maybe not. Nope, going to turn it right there. That's a dangerous play to do that there. Goalie's wide open. You might want to just tap it back to the goalie.
There's a save by Emily Alexander.
Emily Alexander is getting her workout for her today.
Yes, she is. All the action so far has been down at the Kennedy end. They're keeping the pressure on.
Kennedy throwing. And now Dunellen will try it. Kennedy throw in. Kennedy coming down the left wing. And Dunellen takeaway. Nice passing by Dunellen. They're finding the empty person.
And here they go again on the attack.
And coming down the right wing. And here's the striker setting up right in the middle of the mouth of the goal. And Gabby Cora right there as the striker. And Dunellen throwing again. I'm sorry, Kennedy throwing.
If you just joined us so far, the score is 0-0. Dunellen Destroyers against the John F. Kennedy Mustangs in the ladies soccer match.
Dunellen with a throw in. And he'll do it again. Pretty much the same spot. Dunellen seems to be beating Kennedy to the ball.
Yeah, I was just going to say the goalie for Dunellen must be pretty lonely down there.
A nice turn. And Dunellen quickly picks it up. Parisa Patel with the short run down the right side. Kennedy with the throw in. Valentin Mianga with the throw in. Sounds like somebody's moving in upstairs.
It's the students going down the bleachers.
And here comes a attack on goal from the center. Catherine Klimek.
Megan Green will kick it for Dunellen. She's the goalkeeper.
Not sure where. Dunellen, but no.
Kennedy throwing. I thought that was Kennedy.
It was right in front of the referee. I thought for sure Kennedy's foot touched it, but
yeah, me too.
That's the same referee that missed the bottle on the court. So that's a tough spot to be in, a referee.
Yes, it is.
First call you make, you got to remember you're going to tick off half the people.
Substitution. Alexis Core is coming in for Dunellen. Going out is number 15, Teresa Jimenez.
right close to the touch line here. Back in the middle of the field. And here comes Dunellen marching down the center of the field. Kennedy tries to take it away, and Dunellen quickly picks it back up. And we'll have a Dunellen throwing. Nope. Take that back. Kennedy throwing. And Kennedy clears it. Let the goalie come out. Goalie can't touch it with their hands until it crosses the box. And with Kennedy playing back, they're just letting it go. Kennedy definitely on their heels. They're playing definitely a defensive game.
So far, yeah.
And offsides. Indirect kick.
Go ahead, John. I'm sorry.
Indirect kick.
And here comes Dunellen again.
There's number 9 for Dunellen. You'll see her a lot. She's playing stopper, which means that here comes Kennedy. You got one-on-one. And the race is on. Taking it to the sideline. Smart move. Get away from the center of the field. And Dunellen turns it away.
Dunellen should have just let it go out of bounds.
And there we go. We got a save for Dunellen.
That's her first one of the game.
As I was mentioned earlier, if you watch number 9, Cretan Oyera of Dunellen, she's playing stopper, which is defense, offense, and midfield. She plays defense, and then she'll set things up for the offense to take over. A lot of stamina in that spot. It sounds strange, but stopper's sort of like the quarterback in football or the pitcher in baseball. And now she's playing up midfield. Actually, it looks like she's playing forward now. And Dunellen with a direct kick. Got midway. As we had mentioned, this is another one of the beautiful fields here in Woodbridge Township. All 3 high schools having these gorgeous fields.
Yeah, I was out on the field prior to the game, and now I know why they call it a carpet, because it's just like a carpet.
It does feel nice, doesn't it?
And it feels nice.
Which the niceness equates to safety for the players, which is a good thing. We're just about halfway through the first half. No score. Dunellen keeping the pressure on Kennedy. Kennedy on their heels. I don't think that ball's been past the halfway mark, but a few minutes.
Yeah, Dunellen's playing good ball. Here comes Kennedy. Nope, turned away.
Number 2 in a striker position right there.
That was dangerous with the goalie coming out just then.
The striker's got to have fast legs. Their job is actually absolutely to strike. It's pretty much what the term implies. And coming down the left wing. And Dunellen throwing. Kristen with the throw-in. I mentioned several times the throw-in is probably the least important part of the game. You just want to get the ball into play, and we got a foul, and it'll be Kennedy's ball. Direct kick. Kennedy will take the kick. And they'll have Dunellen throw in.
One thing, we can hear the ref on this side.
Yeah, he's good.
Really clear. Action is right in front of us now.
And one of the keys to the game of soccer is knowing what you're going to do with the ball before the ball gets to you. And Dunellen's pretty much looks like they have that down to a science. And here comes Kennedy coming down the right-hand side. Striker laying back. I don't understand why, but
and another save for number 0, Megan Green, for Dunellen.
She's probably thankful for that. She gets to move a little bit.
Yeah, she's been kind of lonely down that end.
And here comes Dunellen. Nice set. And there was a triple offsides. In offsides, it's not that you're in the offside position. You have to be somehow involved. If the ball's anywhere near you, then they call offside. But if, for instance, that ball was all the way on the far side and the 3 players were on the near side, that would not be offsides. Just by being in an offside position does not make you offside. I know it sounds confusing. And I'll try to keep it in, but Kennedy's ball throwing. Striker over on the left wing.
Dunellen clears it. Nope.
And you can tell why number 9 is their stopper, which good ball control.
And here comes Dunellen.
Not sure what was called.
It's called by the official on the far side.
But it'll be Dunellen's ball. Looks like a direct kick.
Yeah.
My guess is you saw a push there somewhere. Pop down the center, shot on goal.
And to the left.
And we'll have a goal kick.
We haven't had anything close to a goal being scored yet.
No, nothing's hit the post or come near the post. Smart move, have a defenseman take the kick. The goalkeeper stay in the center of the goal. There's your stopper. It was all the way back in defense, now all the way up forward. And
Kennedy lets it go out of bounds. Now, see, I thought that was a Kennedy last touch.
so that's why we're up here and those two guys are down there.
Yeah,
They must see something that we don't.
I need to put new bulbs in the socket because I'm not seeing clearly.
I agree with you. And Dunellen again, but I'm guessing that 80% of the game so far, Dunellen's been in possession of the ball. We're going west somewhere. It's not on the field.
The football players are off there on the baseball diamond.
That's where we're hearing, right? Dunellen again. It's. Oh, and here we go with Catherine Klimek coming up the right side. And they'll have it there throwing. Now, as we had mentioned, that the time is kept on the field. The clock will try to follow the referees as much as possible. If referee has a stoppage, if they're going to add time, they'll usually indicate in our Brad Alton, our scorekeeper, and our timer will make adjustments for that. Oh, you had mentioned, though, many times, what a great town this is if you want to come out and be Dunellen's throwing. See some sporting events. You got 3 high schools, different events. Enjoy your evening out.
Price is right.
Price is perfect. When you get to see some really good sports, you get to see our local youth, and we have, it looks like offsides. There are 2 Kennedy players in offsides. One with and one without the ball. Now we'll take an indirect kick.
She's got the 10 yards.
Ooh, she's about 20.
Yeah.
Okay. It's, as I had mentioned, you need to know where you're going with the ball before you receive it. Just don't make a decision after you have the ball. And Dunellen with the throw in. And we'll do it again.
I can hear the coach from Kennedy yelling middle of the field.
And Kennedy trying to put some pressure on, but Dunellen quickly turned it away. Yeah, there the stopper tried to dribble through a player, and this just wasn't going to happen. The Kennedy player was smarter than that. Well, she knew exactly where she was going with the ball before she received it. Here we come down the right-hand side.
She should have just kicked it out of bounds.
No call. And now let's see where this call. Who gets this? If this is a Kennedy, if it's against Dunellen, we got a penalty kick.
Oh, you're kidding.
He's going to just outside the box. Oh.
That must be where it happened. I didn't see it.
So no penalty kick. It is Kennedy gets the penalty. If it had happened 4 inches in, Kennedy would have had a penalty kick. Well, good pressure from both sides. Then we have a Kennedy player here who's must have got an elbow in the face.
It's number 17.
There was a lot of pressure on that's Catherine Klimek. Catherine seems okay. She's trying to work it off. It was nice. The referee indicated that he was going to stop the clock. The Kennedy direct kick. Nice shot on goal.
Second one for Kennedy.
Giving the Dunellen goalkeeper a little bit to do. And try to turn it back in. That was a nice pass. Kennedy player anticipating another nice pass. The Dunellen player knew exactly where she knew she was going, to the right side of the field. The other player bought herself some real estate. Nice turn. And there was an unintentional handball.
A little over 10 minutes left in the first half.
Here comes Kennedy. A race for the ball. There's two calls you rarely see in the lately. It used to be called quite a bit. It was obstruction and dangerous play. Obstruction is where you put yourself between you and the ball when you're not actually playing the ball, just to keep a player off. That's obstruction. And you'll see it a couple times, and the referees kind of shy away from calling it. Dangerous play is anytime your foot comes above the player's chest, the Dunellen's just going to turn this one away. That gave Kennedy a little hope, but the defenseman was right on top of it. And there you get it. Nice passing, knowing exactly where I'm going with the ball before I receive it.
Dunellen seems to have good ball handling skills. Like you said, they know where they're passing it, and the person that they're passing it to knows it's coming.
Looking over the field. Didn't want to dribble. Nice. Did not want to dribble through the player. Just passed off to another Dunellen player.
It was out of bounds.
Nice execution.
Kennedy throw in.
Kennedy fans excited. However, Dunellen defense was right on top of it. And have a Kennedy throw in. Kennedy trying to make something happen. They're down this end of the field, putting the pressure on. Kind of wish that was a penalty kick back then. It looked like it was up here, but again, we're up here. The referee's right down there. Would have put a whole different picture on the game. And Dunellen with the throw in. And then we'll do it again. Again, a perfect day for the game of soccer.
Nice and cool. It's beautiful.
Yeah, Kennedy turns this one away. And that's an old trick that still works, is if you're just kick the ball off the opponent's foot and let it go out of bounds for a throw-in. Dunellen turns that one away. And Kennedy turns that back. And anyone's ball now.
Now the momentum has changed from Dunellen to Kennedy.
Yeah, Kennedy's been putting some of the pressure on. Nice to see. And here's Dunellen's defense, and she'll just escort the ball back to the goalie.
Offsides?
And I would not. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, he called offsides. Again, if a player is in an offside position, they don't have to. It's normally not called offsides. They have to be involved somehow in the ball of the play. Just by being there is not offsides. Victoria Err is really earning her keep today on defense. It looks like it'd be a Dunellen throw in. Smart ball handling. Inbound to Miango coming down the right-hand side. Dunellen turns it away.
Kennedy throw-in. There's a little less than 5 minutes and a half.
And here comes the striker all the way down the field.
Yeah, she got the throw-in before the Kennedy player did.
All right, back to her position now.
Trip.
And folks, it's the games here locally are brought to you by Woodbridge Television. It's besides the sporting events, you'll get a chance to see council meetings, Board of Ed meetings. There's parades, concerts, happenings in the school. Just tune in to TV 35 and you can find out whatever's happening in Woodbridge. And today we got a great crew with us. We got Gina and Emil on the camera and on sound, and bringing you the quality game here.
They make us look good.
They do, absolutely. We can make all the mistakes in the world, and they fix it for us. And here comes Dunellen again.
Three and a half minutes left in the first half.
Oh, yeah, foul call, but that was a little bit of... That was a little bit of acting got that foul. That was a little bit of I can't quite get to the ball. I'm near a player. Let me fall down and make it look like I got it pushed. And here comes Kennedy. Nice pass. Nice give and go. Staying with her.
Just couldn't get it. Went out of bounds on the far sideline. It should be Dunellen throw-in. Nice ball playing, though. There was a little give and go there. Pass the ball, keep moving, get yourself an open space. And Dunellen almost with a breakaway. That's unusual. What's that, John?
Stop her taking the throw in. You want those 2 feet on the field. You don't want them on the sideline. And I guess that was a hurry-up play. And Kennedy gets the throw in.
2 minutes. 2 minutes left in the first half.
And no 2-minute warning in soccer. Kennedy with the throw-in again. That sun has got to be absolutely brutal now on the Dunellen goalkeeper.
Yeah.
And that's going to shift. Kennedy's going to be over there in the next half.
I know for myself, looking down at the Kennedy goalkeeper, it's tough.
Nice tie-up, but Kennedy drives right through it, coming down the left wing. Just needs somebody in the striker position.
Third save for Dunellen.
That was a nice play. Brought it down the left side, tried to cross it out of the goal right to where the striker should be. And Kennedy clears it. Yeah, looks like we're going to end this half with no score. And Kennedy picking up the pace the latter part of this first half, so let's see how things change out. Here we go.
We've got a breakaway.
Breakaway, no offsides. Ball was kicked by the opposing team. And a short tap across will have a goal kick. Or no, corner kick. Then it was the Dunellen player who touched it. Let's see how Kennedy does this. They only got a couple seconds. Yeah, right away. Good. Good idea. Far side of the post. And Dunellen will force the time.
So that's it for the first half. With the score, the Kennedy Mustangs is 0 and the Dunellen Destroyers 0. We'll be right back after halftime.
So good to see you guys. So, what's up?
Oh, we finally bought a place.
Holy cow.
You seriously have enough saved to do that?
We've been putting a little aside each month.
Jeez, at the end of the month, we have nothing left to save.
Yeah, I have no idea where it goes.
Well, you're spending a lot on...
Is it good?
Oh, God.
Oh, how is my account overdrawn?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
And welcome back to John F. Kennedy Stadium. It's the Lewis M. Bartha Memorial Stadium at the John F. Kennedy Memorial High School for a soccer match between the Kennedy Lady Mustangs and the Dunellen Lady Destroyers. This is the second half of the game. Score is 0-0. I'm Joe Tamarant along with John Eberhard, and we're calling the action for you. Just waiting for a moment here to get on the way for the second half.
And for this half, the Kennedy players will be going from right to left, and Dunellen in the white and red will be going from left to right. And the sun's going to be in the Kennedy goalkeeper's eyes. So Emily Alexander's got her work cut out for her.
Yeah, the sun's definitely going to play a factor in the second half because it's getting lower and lower.
And the lights are on in the field. And Dunellen right away starts putting the pressure on Kennedy.
You can hear the players communicating with themselves.
That's one of the key things about the game of soccer, like any sport, is communication with your teammates. Let them know that you're open, letting them know where you are. And here we go. Kennedy, the threat on goal, and Kennedy bringing it over to sidelines. Dunellen crossing it to the sweeper. Sweeper nowhere to go. Good Kennedy defense. Coming down the right wing, and it looks like we're going to end up with a goal kick. Good defense with Kennedy's part. Striker had nowhere to go.
And Dunellen controls it. Oh, that was a trip. That was right in front of the official. Had to call that one.
Yeah, he just couldn't let that one go.
It's about 10 feet away.
And direct kick for Dunellen. And shot right towards goal.
And it's a score.
Dunellen scores the first goal. 2.5 minutes into the second half.
Looks like that was number 18 for Dunellen. And number 18 is Evelyn Vargas. So the score is Dunellen 1, John F. Kennedy 0.
And Dunellen's been keeping the pressure on Kennedy. They had most of the possession in the first half, and they're getting 2.5 minutes into the second half. They pop one into the goal. And they've had more shots on goal than Kennedy.
Oh, definitely.
And Kennedy clears.
Now Dunellen's going to be playing with confidence, knowing that they can score. Nice no call.
There was there. I would have, in all honesty, I would have called that. There was a clear push there. And you could see the player losing their momentum on their feet. She definitely made her change direction on a ball.
Let them play. And Dunellen's still controlling the ball.
And here was the open space, and Dunellen passes right to it, right to 23. Well, Kennedy interrupted it. And there's Kennedy with its own nice passing. Another nice pass.
Yeah.
Coming down the right wing.
She doesn't have any help, though.
Striker staying just behind defense.
Right idea, but there just wasn't any help.
Striker was there, just staying a little bit behind the defense. There was 2v1 on the right-hand side. And nice, Kennedy player saved the corner kick. From a corner kick, we go to a throw-in. Big difference. A lot less of a threat.
You can see the Kennedy goalkeeper shading her eyes.
And we got a foul. I'm not sure where the foul was, but we got a foul. Oh, offsides. The Dunellen player was in offside position there, and ball was heading their way.
Yeah, I see the refs with their hands up now.
And Kennedy now turning it, coming down the right-hand side of the field.
A lot of English on that ball when she kicked it.
Yeah, it had to be the left foot. And here comes Dunellen down the left wing. Nice Kennedy defense.
And Kennedy clears it. No, they kick it out of bounds.
Kennedy's defense is getting their work cut out for them today. And the race is on. And Dunellen turns it away. Nice pass. Another nice pass. Nice give and go there. Coming down the left wing. Pass towards the center, and Kennedy will kick it out, and we'll have a corner kick. And see how Dunellen plays this corner kick. Across the mouth of the goal and
out of bounds.
It looks like we'll take the corner kick from the other side.
Yes, they will. Once again, if you just joined us, score is 1-0 Dunellen over JFK.
And short kicked and out, and it'll be a goal kick for Kennedy.
That was kicked behind the goal.
Oh, that son has got to be rough on the goalie.
No, it's rough on me on that end of the field.
And Dunellen's attacking again. Shot on goal. Nice save. Emily Alexander with another save.
She's been busy. Nice kick.
Kennedy's going to try it again. And I think he called a handball on that. And Dunellen trying to, and brings it up to striker position, center to field, going off to the right side, back to the center.
And whip.
Nice defense. Came out of nowhere.
That was number 7 for Dunellen that got shook up. Some more of Vascones.
And it was a clear tackle. And referee having a discussion with the Kennedy coach. I'm not sure what it's about. But it'll be Dunellen direct kick. A short discussion and solve whatever the problem was. Nice pass forward, and Kennedy clears it. Nice pass. And Kennedy coming up the right wing. Striker in position. Good chance to pop across. And instead she takes a shot on goal.
Wide right.
Had two players in striker position there. It was an ideal time to come across the mouth of the goal. Behind the Dunellen players. Would have caught the defense completely off. But again, we get the opportunity to see the entire field up here. Players are seeing it from down on the field. And Kennedy down the right-hand side again. Let's see what happens this time.
He called push.
And Kennedy gets a corner kick. Let's see if they can do something with this. Nice, across the mouth of the goal, tried to head it in and just didn't.
That way.
And Kennedy with control, and then going to the right side of the field. And Dunellen with the takeaway. Had the idea to pass, Kennedy disrupted it. And the race is on. And it'll be Dunellen throwing. And again. They'll just walk it down the field.
Tell you what, John, after a game, these girls are exhausted, or they should be exhausted.
Well, I'm tired just watching them up here.
Back in the day, even in my best condition, I couldn't run like they're running.
And Kennedy trying to come down again. There's offsides.
Yeah, that's offsides.
That would be a double offsides. See if he holds to both hands up. And again, neither player was in position to make contact with the ball. And we'll have a Dunellen throw in. Referee wants Dunellen player further back. Again, it's fairly insignificant part of the game to throw in. The whole idea is to get the ball in play.
Yeah.
When you think about it, the ball is out of play while it's a throw in, so it's not important. And Dunellen throwing again. Nice turn.
Yeah, that was.
The old player had two Kennedy defenders on her, and she just made a nice turn and took a poke across the mouth of the goal. And we have a corner kick for Dunellen. Open goal. And Emily, there's, again, that's gutsy on a goalkeeper. You got to catch that, and you got three players barreling down on you.
And in that crowd, too.
I mean, it was very crowded there. And here comes Dunellen. Pass back, trying to open the field up a little bit. Kennedy player got away with one there. And nice to see that the ball's been down the other end of the field here. Kennedy's been keeping Dunellen away from the goal.
And in the first half, it was just the opposite.
And now we'll have a throw in for Dunellen. Kennedy Kennedy with a long kick. And it'll go out. Or no, it's still in.
It's out now.
Just rolled across, and that kick will end up with a corner kick. Oh no, I'm sorry, goal kick. That sun is almost right at the horizon now. That has got to be brutal. Sun is so bad we actually lowered the visor here in the booth to keep the sun out of our eyes. God bless the goalkeeper. Well, hopefully he'll go behind the trees shortly. No, it hasn't moved. They're in possession of the ball.
And here comes Dunellen.
Now they're moving down. 4v1. And Dunellen's throwing.
Good defense.
And here comes Kennedy. Ball popped forward. 2 Kennedy players. No call.
I heard her hit
Yeah, you can hear
the thud up here.
Bouncing off the turf. And here comes Dunellen striker with 2 Kennedy defenders on her. It'll be a Kennedy throw-in. Smart move, kick it off the Dunellen player's foot. And it gives the Kennedy chance to set up their defense. Dunellen takeaway.
Trying to center it.
And we'll have a goal kick.
Is wide left.
Just about halfway through the second half. Sun's starting to head towards the trees. Lights are on the field. Plenty of time for Kennedy to get back in the game.
Oh, absolutely. 20 minutes is a long time when you're playing soccer.
I don't know if you folks can hear it. The wind's picking up a little bit. For a spell there, it felt like the temperature was getting up, and then the wind picked up again, and that took care of that. A little miscommunication there on Dunellen's part. The team was in position, moved out of it. Player was looking for a place to go to stop her. It'll be a Kennedy throw-in.
Should be a Kennedy throw-in.
Kennedy do-over. Then Dunellen turns it away. Here comes the striker down there. Kennedy defender on it. Staying with it. Oh, and striker with a takeaway. Passing towards the center. That's an unusual spot for a striker to be in. And I said, Kennedy's defense is getting their work cut out for them. Nice turn by Dunellen.
This is mirroring the first half.
Dribble through two players and
Loose ball.
And looks like we're going to have a goal kick.
Very dangerous there, loose ball.
That could have went in any time there. The ball off the Dunellen player. I hate to hear that. There's a second fire truck going. Nice hands.
Dunellen player was doing a little pushing. Number 23.
Anybody's ball now.
Offside?
Oh, that's the offside that I was mentioning, where a player's in the offside position, but those two players had absolutely no contact. They were nowhere near the ball, and the referee called an offsides. Yes, they were in offside position, but it was not an offside.
That's why I was questioning it.
Yeah, you were 100% correct. The ball was on the far side of the field, and the two were offside on the near side. And it's a simple rule. It really is. What you're looking for is that it's a blatant advantage by being on offsides and the ball coming to you. But just being there and hanging out doesn't mean a thing. And he did call a push. I was hoping he wasn't going to call
on number 7.
It was such a slight push. It was kind of like to just remind you, I'm here, don't run me over. Maybe calling it a little bit tighter than it need be. Dunellen with a direct kick. Nice kick off to the left side. It'll be a goal kick.
Substitution for Kennedy.
He had a little bit of fresh legs in there.
It's number 23 for Kennedy.
Yeah, that'll be Carly McKenzie. Looks like it'll be a Dunellen throw-in. And Dunellen will do it again.
The ball attendant on the far side, who retrieves the balls when they go out of bounds, he's making the call as to which way it's going.
Yeah, I was thinking the referee isn't appreciating that, but that's...
No, just one second.
And here comes Kennedy coming down the right wing. Striker not set.
And a nice save by the goalkeeper for Dunellen, Megan Green.
A good push by Kennedy. As I mentioned, high school is 2 referees. There's normal soccer, well, FIFA soccer, it's 1 referee and 2 linesmen. The referee being in control of the entire field. Makes it a little easier having two referees. You kind of cut the field in half. And there's certain set positions they'll be on: corner kicks, goal kicks, penalty kicks. And Kennedy will have a direct kick. Dunellen, nice pass to the center there, but
here comes Kennedy again.
that was offsides.
And the fans in the stands are getting a little restless.
Yeah, fans are disagreeing, but yeah, the Kennedy player was offside. I don't know. He's not indicating offside. Must have been a foul. Another warning, I guess.
Yeah, he was talking to the Kennedy assistant coach.
So he wants to call the push then. The Kennedy player was off.
Dunellen throw in.
And if I was the Kennedy coach, that's what I would have wanted. Give me the indirect kick. I'll take the offside call.
Yeah.
And Kennedy turns him away. And shot on goal is going to...
Wow.
Right at Emily. Nice save.
Yeah, that was a nice save by Emily Alexander.
Kennedy with a direct kick. Kennedy trying to turn it. Dunellen with the pressure. Dunellen throwing.
A little bit more than 10 minutes left in this second half. Once again, the score is Dunellen 1, John F. Kennedy 0. Both teams came into this game with identical records just about, and they're evenly matched, and the scores indicated that.
Kennedy keeping the pressure on the defense, forcing the ball out again. A nice push there.
And with the left arm. She thought we didn't see it from up here, but we saw it.
Kennedy with a direct kick. Ball chipped over the head towards the center of the goal, and the goalkeeper will retrieve it. Mention that Megan Green is the goalkeeper for the Dunellen team.
I think they're going to call that one on number, I Can't see it for number 14 for Dunellen.
Kennedy with a direct kick now. Make something happen here. And kick right to the goalie.
Well, at least the goalie for Dunellen's getting a little bit of work.
Yeah, got to keep that blood pumping. Pass forward by Dunellen. And the Kennedy throw in. Nice, the referee was right there.
Right in front of him, 2 feet away.
Can't miss that call. Well, you can't.
Dunellen turned away.
And we'll have a throw in instead of a corner kick. Ball took a nice little turn there. Bringing the ball back out. Open up the little space. Try to pull the defense out. Shot on goal.
And saved.
And Lee Alexander with a nice easy save that time. No rest time for her. And pushed to Ellen, direct kick. Little acting helped that one.
Usually it doesn't get rough until the last 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, that was a tight call. That push was at best a glance. But it's true, the referees near the end of the game will start calling a tighter game because they know as the time gets towards 0, the teams kind of tighten up.
Wow, Emily Alexander with another fine save.
And Dunellen right back again on the attack. And Kennedy clears it.
Yeah, but Dunellen's going to catch up with it and clear it.
Yeah, it looks like a Kennedy throw in. Michelle Solano with the throw in.
Right down the right sideline, and it's out.
And the total of the ball has to be out. Not half, not a quarter, not 3/4. The total of the ball has to cross that touchline. Okay, I want to see how this call's going.
Me too.
Going for
Kennedy.
Yeah, that could have went either way.
Yeah.
Dunellen quickly turns it around. Nice give and go.
Yes, that was a beautiful pass.
And as soon as she passed, you know, she got herself into an open space waiting to receive the ball back again, which is unintentional handball there. Thank goodness the referee didn't call. And we'll have a Kennedy throw-in.
Do you realize there's only 5 minutes left in this half?
This half went by very quick.
Yes, it did.
Nice header. And Kennedy will do it again. Well, that's a comment you often hear from the fans, is that's using your head. Oh, ball chipped up. Nice no push call.
she was all over her back.
That was a legitimate tackle, and it looks
they called
like
it.
He's going to call it against Kennedy. As long as you're going for the ball, if the player, you happen to get the player's foot, you're entitled to go after the ball, just like the other player. And it'll be a Dunellen throw-in. Joe only got 4 minutes left here.
Yeah.
Kennedy's going to have to start thinking this, increasing the pressure. I'm not sure what the call is there.
I think it was a push. I saw a player go down.
Yeah, he's calling it a push. Kennedy gets the ball.
Dunellen ball.
Dunellen with a throw in. Kennedy disrupts that. And be a Kennedy throw in.
The official was yelling at the Kennedy coach. Evidently, she was stepping on the field.
And here comes Dunellen. And a nice takeaway by Kennedy. Kennedy's looking real smart now. And going down the right side of the field. Turned away by Dunellen. And Kennedy player tried to pop it off the Dunellen, just missed her foot, so it'll be a Dunellen throw-in. So we're approaching the 2-minute non-warning in soccer.
Time is on Dunellen's side.
Yeah, they can just, and we have foul, be Kennedy ball. And Kennedy's got to feel some sort of urgency here. And coming down the right-hand side. And that was unusual. The Dunellen goalie was there. And he's going to call a trip. The Dunellen player ran across. The Kennedy player was going for their position, and it should have been one of these play-ons, but it'll be a penalty against Kennedy, and Dunellen will take the kick. And
One minute left in the game.
Dunellen on a press. Foul call.
I can hear the Kennedy coach contesting the call.
And here comes the goalie down the field. Nothing to lose. And Alexander quickly heads back.
30 seconds left in the game.
And that was interesting. We just saw Emily Alexander come more than halfway down the field. Right to the left wing position. Kennedy's got to really speed things up. They got 16 seconds to make something happen here. Here comes down the left wing. And it gets popped out by Dunellen. That's smart. They're going to eat some of the clock up with that throw-in.
And that's the game. So Kennedy record drops to 2-15. Dunellen's record goes up to 2-11-1. John, it was a close game.
It was
two evenly matched teams.
Absolutely. Good game. Cool fall evening. Again, right here in Woodbridge Township, all the goings on. You don't have to leave town. You don't have to go anywhere else. There's sporting events, and if you can't get to the field, turn on your TV and watch TV 35. Joe, it's been great.
Yes, it has, John. It's been a pleasure working with you, and we'll see you again next time.